Meditation for Dummies with Yoga Shanti Desai, Part 1, the explanation.
Meditation, the word is very much confused. Matter of fact, the scholars, yoga masters, they have confused it further because they don't have basic understanding. They are lost themselves and they misguide people. Others who know it, they take advantage of masses who are desperate. So I want to bring out the basic essence in a capsule form. What you need is empty out the mind of all the things you have known. So this will come as a new concept. I'm bringing it in a capsule form to avoid confusion, so I would avoid unnecessary details. Also, don't hang on to my words, catch the essence of it. This is the conclusion of my lifetime experimentation. I practice all my life. I have been teaching for 50 years. I went to all the great masters. I read all kinds of scriptures, and my conclusion came. The three major scriptures were ancient, and people don't recognize them because most people want something simplified, escape. And these three basic scriptures that I am impressed with is Ashtavakra Gita, second is Yoga Vasishta, and third one is Avadhut Gita. Also, I'm impressed by philosophy of Adi Shankaracharya, who is considered the master of Vedanta philosophy. And when I came across researches of quantum physics, it cleared all my doubts. Quantum physics, what it brings out through science to validate all the principle great masters said, that people believed out of faith, and for me it did not make complete sense. So I put that all teaching in this latest book, Zero is Infinity. And again, this book is for those who are sincere seekers. At the same time, it is so simplified. If you have explored everything and you are confused, it would simplify it. So I want to explain meditation in a simplified form. First thing, we are body. What is body? Body is nothing but made up of 5 basic elements, which is earth, water, fire, air and space. This is called Pancha Mahabhuta. This body is the field within which energy or prana functions. So we have 5 sense organs to receive information, 5 motor organs to respond. And mind is like camera. It takes the picture, it receives the information, and it relays the message through motor organs. Besides that, we have intellect, which animals don't have. And we have consciousness that all the living creatures have. Consciousness is isolated, people are not aware of it. Animals are not aware of it. Most of humans are not aware of it. So consciousness is a substratum, though we don't know. It's just like people look at the movie and forget it is projected on the screen. So basic fundamental understanding to understand meditation is to know the difference between mind and intellect. Mind is the faculty that registers information. Intellect is the faculty that interprets. And I consciousness is the faculty that identifies I and you. So generally, if we are left alone like animals, so body will function itself by receiving information from sense organs and reacting with motor organs. But when there is some sensation felt, intellect is born intellect, I feel some sensation, pleasure, pain, good, bad. At the same time, I consciousness is born. So intellect and I consciousness together work as awareness. Again, everyone gives different definition. I made this definition for understanding this model. Awareness is combination of intellect and I consciousness, so that this awareness can analyze the body, mind, I and you. The combination of awareness produces dichotomy or duality, I and you, subject and object. Now, it is not good or bad. Yogi Patanjali wrote the textbook 200 years ago, and it has 4 sections. First is called Samadhi, second is Sadhana, means practice. First one, Samadhi, means meditation, deep meditation. Sadhana means practice. Third one is Vibhutipad, means all the miracles of yoga. And fourth is Kaivalya path, or deep experience of meditation. Awareness is the faculty that, if an intellect is purified, this faculty can analyze things and find attunement through concentration, meditation and samadhi. Yogi Patanjali calls is Sanyama. With Sanyam, you can attune to any object and you know all about it. This gives you the miraculous power of yoga. But a real Kaivalyapad or real bliss experience is when you ignore all the supernatural powers and get to know yourself. So how does it relate? Pure intellect and I consciousness can use it for getting mastery of life, mastery of nature. But when one quiets the intellect totally, consciousness exists by itself. And consciousness has no ins or out, past or future. It doesn't have time or space. So this consciousness is called Atman, only for definition purpose. But really, if you look at consciousness, there is no boundary, I and you. So ultimately, I consciousness becomes universal consciousness or Brahman. So real meditation is to quiet the intellect, because if you leave your body, senses, mind alone, we will be totally free, like animals, free from stress. Intellect is the one that creates problem. This same intellect could be used for self-realization. So meditation is to quiet the intellect. When intellect is quiet, generally the general term is used as mind. When mind or intellect is quiet, it goes into the substratum, which is consciousness, and that is what meditation is about. So really what meditation is about, to withdraw from the world, withdraw from the body, withdraw from the senses, withdraw from the mind, from the emotions, from the intellect, and get rooted into I consciousness. Ultimately, I consciousness becomes supreme consciousness. What do you gain by attaining I consciousness? By attaining I consciousness, it is a substratum of everything. It is the foundation of Sat, means immortality. That means we are never born, we are never dying, we become free from fear of death. Chitta means consciousness. Everything we want to know, everything we want to control is already within us. And Anand is bliss, total flow of bliss without boundaries, which everyone is looking for. So this is the direction. If one understands this, then you don't need to do too many practices. All the authorities and all the groups, very expensive, gets you involved into doing. Actually, you are covering up yourself. If you have this basic understanding, you don't need to follow any harsh discipline. You just accept yourself, you will go in that direction naturally. This is the philosophy. And next video, we'll go through the practice of this approach.